Every player in NBA history can tell the story of their best game, whether it's talking about stats or defying the odds or revenge or just a feel-good game. However, not a lot of players can say that their best game was the best of any player for the entire season. And when it comes to the category of assists, that's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. What's going on, guys? SMH Super Mario Hoops back with some more hoops. And today we are going to talk about the players who had the most assists in a single game for every NBA season. Now, I will note that while the per game averages are still recorded every year, every individual assist output by a player wasn't recorded until about the 1975-1976 season, which means that for 29 seasons prior to that, I had to do some extended research just to find out who was the leader all of those years. So starting in 1946-1947, the leader in that season had 8 assists in a game, which is very low, and it was Ernie Calverley. In the next season, in 1947-1948, it was 9 assists by the same guy, Ernie Calverley again, and he did it twice in the same season. 1948-1949, jolting up to 14 assists, was Jim Seminoff. In 1949-1950, now we got 16 assists, and it was by Dick McGuire, who did so twice in the same season. 1950-1951, it was 17 assists by the one and only Andy Phillip. In the next season, in 1951-1952, we got 17 assists again by Dick McGuire, who made his second appearance on the list. 1952-1953, we got 18 assists by a household name, Bob Cousy. In 1953-1954, Cousy defended that title, and he got 15 assists, the most of anyone in this season. 1954-1955, we got 20 assists, and the first ever 20 assist game in NBA history by Bob Davies. In 1955-1956, we got Andy Phillip on the list once again at 19 assists in a single game. 1956-1957, we got 19 assists once again as the leader, and it's Bob Cousy making another appearance on the list. 1957-1958, we got 18 assists by Dick McGuire, who makes the list once again. 1958-1959, Bob Cousy does not want to go away from the list. In fact, he set a then record 28 assists in a single game during this season. 1959-1960, we got 19 assists by Richie Guerin of the New York Knicks. 1960-1961, we got 21 assists by Bob Cousy once again. 1961-1962, we got 22 assists by Oscar Robertson. This was actually the season that he became the first ever to average a triple-double for an entire season. 1962-1963, we got 28 assists by Guy Rodgers, which actually tied Bob Cousy's record. 1963-1964, we got 21 assists by Oscar Robertson. 1964-1965, we got 20 assists by Oscar Robertson, and he did so twice in the same season. 1965-1966, we got Oscar Robertson with 22 assists, making him three-peat in this category. 1966-1967, we got 24 assists by Guy Rodgers. 1967-1968, we got 21 assists by Wilt Chamberlain, making him the first and only big man to make this entire list. 1968-1969, we got 22 assists by Art Williams, and in 1969-1970, it was the same thing, 22 assists by Art Williams. 1970-1971, we got 19 assists by Lenny Wilkens. 1971-1972, we got 19 assists, but it's actually our first tie of the whole list between Lenny Wilkens and Nate Archibald. 1972-1973, 21 assists by Nate Archibald. 1973-1974, we got 25 assists by Ernie DiGregorio. 1974-1975, we got 22 assists by Kevin Porter Sr. 1975-1976 might be the weirdest one of any season because we had 16 assists was the leader, and Nate Archibald did so 3 times in this season. Slick Watts did so twice in this season. Calvin Murphy did it once, and then Dave Bing also did it once. In 1966-1967, we got Kevin Porter with 20 assists. Kevin Porter in 1977-1978 also led, and he actually set a then record 29 assists for a single game. 1978-1979, 25 assists by, once again, Kevin Porter. And in 1979-1980, Kevin Porter, once again, had 24 assists. 1980-1981, we got 22 assists by John Lucas. 1981-1982, we got 27 assists by Jeff Hudson. 1982-1983, we got 22 assists by Alan Leavell. 1983-1984, John Lucas makes an appearance once again at 24 assists. 1984-1985, we got 25 assists by Isaiah Thomas. 1985-1986, we got 21 assists by Doc Rivers. 1986-1987, we got 25 assists by the Hawks' current head coach, Nate McMillan. 1987-1988, we got 26 assists by the all-time assist leader, John Stockton. 1988-1989, we got 24 assists, once again by John Stockton. And in 1989-1990, John Stockton would three-peat in this category with 27 assists. And in 1990-1991, it was not John Stockton, but it was actually Scott Skiles who got 30 assists in a game, and this actually stands today as the record for most in a single game in NBA history. 1991-1992, John Stockton came back on the list, getting 23 assists multiple times in the same year. 1992-1993, we got Mookie Blaylock with 23 assists. 1993-1994, we got 25 assists for Kevin Johnson. 1994-1995, we got 22 assists by Tim Hardaway, senior. 1995-1996, we got 25 assists by Jason Kidd. 1996-1997, we got 23 assists by Nick Van Exel. 1997-1998, a little bit of a weird one. So 20 assists was the record, and Avery Johnson did so twice this season. Brevin Knight did so once, and also Rod Strickland did so once. 1998-1999, we got 20 assists by Stephon Marbury. 1999-2000, we got 20 assists by Nick Van Exel, who made his second appearance on this list. 2000-2001, it was 22 assists by George McLeod. 2001-2002, we got 23 assists by the Indiana Pacers point guard Jamal Tinsley. 2002-2003, we got a tie of 18 assists by Jason Kidd and also Gary Payton, the glove. 2003-2004 was 19 assists and the first appearance on this list for Steve Nash. 2004-2005 was 20 assists and the second appearance for Brevin Knight. 2005-2006 was 22 assists by Steve Nash, who was the MVP this season. 2006-2007 was 21 assists and a tie between Steve Nash and Darren Williams. 2007-2008 was 24 assists by, believe it or not, Ramon Sessions. 2008-2009 was 22 assists by Chris Duhon. 2009-2010 was 20 assists that was accomplished twice by Steve Nash in this season and also once by Will Bynum and Darren Collison. 2010-2011 was 24 assists by Rajon Rondo. 2011-2012 was 20 assists that was accomplished twice by Rajon Rondo and once by Darren Williams. 2012-2013 was 20 assists once again by Rajon Rondo, who did so twice in the same season. 2013-2014 was 18 assists, which was a tie between Rajon Rondo and also Brandon Jennings. 2014-2015 was 21 assists, which was held by Brandon Jennings once again. 2015-2016, we got 20 assists by Rajon Rondo, who did so twice in the same season. 2016-2017 was 22 assists by Russell Westbrook. This is actually when he won his only MVP award. 2017-2018, we got Rajon Rondo once again at 25 assists. 2018-2019, we got 24 assists by Russell Westbrook. 2019-2020, we have a tie at 19 assists by Luka Doncic and LeBron James. 2020-2021, we got 24 assists by Russell Westbrook. And as of this season so far, at the time I'm making this video, 2021-2022, it belongs to a tie of 18 assists between Darius Garland and Chris Paul. Now, it's kind of fascinating because here's the number of times leading the league in these categories. Rajon Rondo has the most with 6 times, 6 different seasons. Bob Cousy and Kevin Porter each did so 5 times. Oscar Robertson, John Stockton, Steve Nash did so 4 times, and the list goes on. I mean, I'll have it all on the screen. Probably the most interesting fact on here is that Earvin Magic Johnson, who has the highest assist per game average in NBA history, never once led the league with a single game assist output. His career high is 24, but that was usually around the time when John Stockton was leading the league. And then once you look at the number of times leading the league while accomplishing it multiple times in the same season, we got Rajon Rondo, who did so 3 times, And then Ernie Calverley once, Dick McGuire once, Oscar Robertson once, Nate Archibald once, Slick Watts once, John Stockton once, Avery Johnson once, and Steve Nash once. Now, Nate Archibald's kind of weird because he's the only one to do so and tie the record 3 times in the same season, which was also the same year that Slick Watts tied the record. Guys like Rajon Rondo, Oscar Robertson, John Stockton, Avery Johnson, and Steve Nash were the only ones to tie their own mark as a league leader while recording 20 or more assists in their games. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell as well. I thought this would be a good information-based video that I haven't really seen anyone else do. So if you want me to make other videos similar to this, maybe I could do the same thing with scoring or rebounding or steals or something like that. Then just let me know in the comment section down below. But again, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out. Peace.